Hi there. Today I'm going to teach you how to Zoom with yourself. You're right. You heard that right. How do you Zoom with yourself or record a group presentation and then share your recording as a YouTube link? So those are big things that you're gonna learn, all right? So you can create a Zoom presentation just by simply creating a meeting and then recording that meeting as you are Zooming with yourself. You could also invite people to that Zoom meeting, and then that would be a group presentation, and everybody can join in. And you can, for example, as I'm doing right now, I'm sharing my screen, and you can see my PowerPoint. You can see the video on the side, and everybody could be presenting their part. And as you record your session, you can, create a video recording that can be shared with the class. Now, the problem is most of the time, videos get so big, it's really hard to share an MP4 file easily. So you try to send it by email and it's too large. You try to send it, using the cloud link or this and that, or through Canvas or Blackboard or whatever system you have with the university or college. So what we're gonna do today is, after recording your video, you're gonna learn how to create a YouTube channel, which is free. It's super easy to do. And then how to upload that video to YouTube, and then create a link to upload, to send to your professor, and then of course share it with the class. All right, so the first thing that you do, you're going to set up your meeting. So I'm going to share my other screen. So the way it works, so in Zoom, you're gonna have at the bottom of your screen, see how I have down here? You have more, annotate, share, participant. See, I'm just myself right here. So I'm zooming with myself and I can see myself on the screen. So it's really great. So you can see it. You could have piece of paper you could show, so you can still have that contact with your audience, even though they're not there yet, but they're gonna be watching your video later. And you can also stop your video. You can mute your microphone if you need. You could also change settings and things like that, right? Now, I'm going to go to new share, and I'm gonna share my desktop right here, see? If I were to share a video, for example, I could click desktop, and let's say it's a YouTube video that I would share. I would go right here and I could share at the bottom, share computer sound. I would click on that and then hit the button share. And then that would share just that sound for the computer. And then later, when the video would be over, I would come back to new share and click the share computer sound and then share again, and then I would be back to my regular screen. Isn't that great? So I'm gonna go back to my regular, because I'm not going to share a video right now, so I'm just gonna do desktop, and then I'm gonna share my desktop with you. So now you can see my whole desktop. So I'm going to the Zoom platform right there, okay? And I'm going to try to still see myself right here. Let's see if I can still see myself a little bit somewhere, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to have myself, let's see, okay, perfect. I'm going to show you right now. So you would go to your Zoom, the Zoom website, all right? So you have an account. You would go and you would go to your account. So you log in to your account. So this is my account, right? And then you're going to schedule a meeting. You click schedule a meeting. Now the way I do it, I go ahead and I title my meeting. And the reason that I do that is because if I don't schedule my meeting with a particular name, then later on, they're all gonna be like, my meeting, my meeting, my meeting. And then you're like, oh, they're all named the same thing. Which one's the one that I want? So for example, if I'm going to record this video, for example, I would call it Zooming with myself. right? I could call it that. And sharing YouTube links, something like that. So I knew that going back to my recordings later, I could find that it's very specific link. I could also write a description if I wanted, right? Right here. And then I can write what time I want the meeting to start, right? Like right now it's 1 o'clock, I could put 1:30, and then duration of the meeting, like an hour, 30 minutes. And then usually I put generate an ID automatically. So it's like a new number every time. That's more for safety. And then I usually don't have password, but you can if you would like. But you don't have to because you're just doing it for yourself. If it's with a group, I don't see the need for that, but it's up to you. You should have both of your videos on. You're the host creating that link, and then your participants should have their videos on. I think having your video on really creates that link with the audience, that connection with the audience. So the whole point of having a Zoom meeting, what makes it different from a phone call is the fact that you have the video. So I really think that you should have your video on. And then audio, you should have both on in case people need to join in using their phone. And then just kind of check a few things here. I usually let people join before me in case it's a group meeting. If they are there before you, they can start the meeting or kind of have it kind of there. They can be there and then record the meeting automatically. I usually do that. Or you can just, for the sake of this, maybe don't do that. Then you can choose to record it in the cloud or in the computer. And then save. Once you click save, it's there, right? So you would have the topic right there, and you can start the meeting at any time when you're ready. So you could invite people using this link right here. So copy invitation, you would copy that. It would show you this whole screen, see? You would copy. You would copy it into your email. You would open your email, your Google email, your university email, your, you would just go ahead and email all your participants if you have more people. If not, you don't need that, right? If you're just Zooming with yourself, and you copy paste, and you would put Zoom link for meeting for, you know, Zooming with yourself meeting, and then you have that, and then you would just push send, and then there you have it, right? See, there you go. And then easily people would have that link right here. Okay, but for yourself, you have that already here. So you would start your meeting and you would just quickly get started, right? So when you're done with your recording, so you would just start your meeting and get started. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about my, my Zoom, okay? So as I'm doing this, let me stop sharing my screen. Here I am. So as I am doing this, so here you have my whole screen now. Again, you just see my video. I have ways that I can share my screen, and then ways that I can do other, you know, things in this interface. So I will share my PowerPoint, I will do all the things, and you're just gonna, when you share your screen right here, you can just select what people can see. You can also share your whiteboard during your presentation. The whiteboard feature is really cool. You can just click on that and then you click share, see? And then you can draw, you can write whatever you want. You can create a text box and you can type inside this text box. You can stamp. Let's say if you're creating a list, you could have that. You could spotlight something. Not quite sure how this one works, but let's see. Oh yeah, you can just kind of mark it. You can erase things too. You can undo and you can save that, and then that becomes like a whiteboard view that you can also attach to your presentation as part of your, you know, your whole deal. So that's kind of cool. You can, I'm gonna do a stop share right there. If I go again, I can share my screen again, and I can try, if I had something that I wanted to share on my phone, I could just click iPhone, iPad via AirPlay. I could also connect my phone using a cable, and I could also share something from my phone directly to my screen, which sometimes is the case, right? All right, so when I'm all done with my video, I would just hit stop recording at the bottom right there, what that you see. You just stop that and be done, right? And then you're good to go. Now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna share my screen again with you so you can see what that would look like. So when you're in Zoom, right there, on Zoom, like the website, right? You go to, so you have meetings where all your meetings will be, right? You can go to recordings, and you would have all your recordings. See right here, it says processing recording. So it would take a while for your recording to be there. So you can choose the cloud. The cloud means that Zoom, the Zoom website would be creating that video link for you. They would be storing that for you. So everyone will have different storage. So you can also choose to record it to your computer. Depending on how long your Zoom meeting will be, you might or might not have enough space in your machine to store that. So it's up to you to figure it out. If you have, or you know, have that space or not. One way to know about it is to, you know, test it out. Do like attempt to see, okay, do one Zoom meeting, a test meeting, and save it to the cloud, see how it works. See how long you can go, see if you can retrieve that information back. Another way, do it and save it to your computer. See how big the file can be that your computer can save, you know, like can actually store. And then see where it's saving, right? You can find all that here in the screen. You can see like settings right here where it's saving. Okay, local recordings. Where is it saving, right? Like mine, for example, you can see right here it says documents. It's saving under my documents folder. So I can go there, and if I go to my documents, I can see there's a Zoom folder. You wanna see? Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. So if you go to, let me make sure that you can see my screen still. Okay, yes you can. So if I go to my, if I go to my, let's see, if I go here, I can go and click, for example, my documents folder, and I can find my Zoom folder. See right there? I can find all my recordings there. See, that's where they're saving. They save by date, but if I actually open those, you see, I can see my whiteboard screenshots are there. My audio, it saves as audio, as a whiteboard, and it's really cool. So see, right there, the chat box, if people have chat, comments, it saves there, all the little things. All right, so it's there. All right, so let's go back and show you this. So I'll go back to my cloud recordings. So once your recording is processed, you would go here and you can either share the recording as a link. Let's see. Copy share information to clipboard. You can copy that link. See that link right there? You would just copy that link and then share with somebody. Now this one, for example, has a password, right? The only thing is that those links are temporary because you either have to have, you know, an amount of storage there, and you might run out. So you might have limited access to that. The way I like to do it is I would, of course, share that. It's easy, quick fix. People can watch it immediately. Another way to do it is you can go to more on the left side, and you can download your files. Go click download, and it'll ask you if you want to save. You click save, and then you click save. So it's going to save an MP4. And mine is saving 2 files, and sometimes more than 2. So I'm saving like a transcript of my audio files, like my closed captioning. That's something that I wanted to do, but it can be audio and also video. And that you can do under settings right here on the left side. You can choose those features as you go. So then see right here, my downloads folder. You would go here and see my MP4, and I would click on it, and then look, it's there. And then I can start, look. See? And it's there. Then what do I do? Once I know that I saved into my machine, I would go and I would open a new tab, and I'm gonna go to youtube.com. Okay, as you can see, I already have a channel. See my little face right here on the right side? If you click on that, you can see that I already have a channel, right? I can go to my channel, and you can see all of my videos right there. So I've been posting my videos so that my students can see them. So I have my class number 3 for curriculum development. I have class number 2 for differentiation, differentiated instruction. I have my language and literacy development, class 2, class 3. So I've been uploading my links there, my videos there, because I need links that are easy. Because my videos are like 2-3 hours long, or sometimes 1 hour long, or even a 15-minute video is really long. So I'll go ahead and I can just click, and then I can upload a video really quickly. But I'm going to share with you how I would do to create my own channel. So the thing you have to do is you're going to, I'm gonna pretend I'm signing out. So I'm now logged in, right? So I would create a channel for myself. So I would like come over here onto the right side, and I would sign in, right? You're creating an account. So if you have an account that is a Gmail account, usually it works so easily. So I'm gonna create a YouTube channel for my daughter right now, so that so I can show you how it works. So her name is Julia. So Julia will have her account, and then I'm going to, let's see if I can remember her password. I might not remember her password. Let me see if I remember. If I have it saved somewhere, right? I should. Don't you hate that? Let's see. Okay. I think I know. It's not working. Let's see. I'm just gonna show you how I do it. So you would create your own account. It didn't work. I'm so sorry. I thought I had her password easily. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna show you that happens to everybody, right? Like, oh, what's my password? Can't remember. So what I'll do, I'll just log into my account, all right? So you click right here, and then you will just log in. You're gonna sign in to your account, and then you're gonna just go to your channel. You're going to go to this little icon, says create a video or post, okay? And you're going to upload your video. Now you're gonna go to where you saved your file. So if you're saving right to your computer, from Zoom to your computer, you're just doing that directly. Then you go to your Zoom folder. So in my computer, those are being saved as documents, and then I would go to my Zoom. And those would be here that I just showed you. See, they're all there. So I would just choose one of them right there, and I would open. Right? And then it's just gonna start uploading. See right there? All right, it's gonna start sharing. It's gonna start uploading. It's a 22-second video. That's great because it's very short, so I can show you really quickly. So I would just call it test video. In my case, you would have the title of your video, what it's about. You say this video is about, and you would just kind of write about that video. And then you would just choose a thumbnail. Thumbnail is what people are gonna see when you share the link, that's what pops up, okay? Sometimes it's a silly image, just like this one right here on the right. It's like me, like that, right? So maybe you have like a better image. This one could be one that my computer had saved, but you could upload another image that would be like a representation of what you want. You can save anything over there. You can have that saved in your computer and then just pull it up. So I'm just pretend that that's my video cover, right? And then also like a playlist. A playlist is how you categorize your video. So you create a playlist right there, and then the title would be for me, how to. So I already have a category, but if you don't have a category for your video, for example, it would be the name of your class. So you can say curriculum development class, or, you know, graduate course, and name it. So I'm gonna just put how to. That's how I would, see, name it. Just, sometimes it takes a while. Let me select right there. Oh, there you go. And then I can click out of there. And then it's not made for kids because you don't want kids to get this kind of video in their loop, you know, as they watch cartoons and things like that. It's not for kids. And so see right here, it gives me a link. I'll click on this square. So it copies to my desktop, I guess. So I go to a Word document, you open a new document, and then you save it there. You copy paste, and then you have your link. That link is going to be what you're going to share with your professor later, either as a Word document, or if it's for a discussion thread, that's the link you're gonna share. Okay, so you can name it video about, so you can just name your video right here. Sometimes you might have several videos you're going to upload, so make sure you title your video and save your file. Have that link easy for yourself to access. So once it's done, you go next, and then next, and you can set, is it public or private? Okay. Private means only people with that link will be able to access that. It's up to you. I usually do it public because I want all my students to watch it. I really don't mind if there's no minors in my video. I don't really mind. And then publish. Once you publish, you also get this. You could, you know, have a different way to share. You can also click here, copy that video link here again. And then you can close. Now, this will become part of your uploads. See right there? And then now it's public. People that subscribe to my channel will see that. Okay, see I have my picture right there. And I have a dashboard. I have my videos, my playlist right there. You can also see how many people have watched each of your videos right here. See, as I have my students watch my videos, I can see how many have watched. And this one, for example, 304 times. It was a video that was about, you know, planning curriculum and stuff. So that one was a popular video. They had to watch multiple times probably. So you can see how many times. So it's cool to see if people watch it or not as needed. So, and that's it. So once you have that document with your link, you can share that with your professor or share that with your classmates through the discussion thread or within your, you know, your assignment, and then you're good to go. So anybody with that link, let me show you. You copy paste, and then I'm gonna open a new tab. Let's see if it works. Here we go. It worked. Let's see if it's gonna start. There you go. There's my awesome video. Let me delete that actually because it's a horrible video. Let me delete forever. And see, you can, if you messed up, you can just go here and delete forever if it's something that it's not supposed to be there, if it was a test video. But anyway, here is how you do it. All right. And then here's how you are going to, you know, manage your recordings. Sometimes things go to the trash right here on the right side. Just kind of manage that as well. You can manage settings over here. There's other things you can kind of manage as you go. Take a look at those things in case you want to know more. But all your meetings will be here, and it's good to go. All right, let me see my screen. What else do I have to share? Let me see if I forgot something. So let's see if you can see my screen. And now you can. So I wanted you to learn to record the presentation on Zoom, share your screen with audio settings, check, download your recordings, check, create a YouTube account. Well, that I went over kind of. I couldn't figure out my daughter's password, but that's how you create an account. You sign in, and then it will get you through that process. You just have to know your password, I guess. But it's really easy. Once you do that, then it will prompt to upload a picture if you want of yourself, and then it will say create a video, and then you can just put click the little camera with the plus sign on the top right, and you're good to go. Just the same thing I did. And then how to share your YouTube link, you're good to go. And then you can just share with your professor, and that's it. And you're golden. I hope that I explained myself well, and that today you know more than you knew before you watched this video. And that's it for me. All right. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Now watch, I'm going to end my meeting. So that's how you do it. You go down here, and you can first stop share. And then you can go down here and you can stop recording. There's a button that says stop recording. You can stop recording, and then you can end your meeting all the way to the right that says end. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.